I'm John, your YouTube English teacher. In this lesson, we're going to study 18 idioms or expressions for anger. Before we start, don't forget I have a free Telegram group that you can join. The link is in the description. There, I post English advice, some news and vocabulary, common errors, and announcements from me about the channel and other things. See you there. Now, let's go. Number 1, fed up with. I've asked you again and again not to leave your things lying around. I know, I keep forgetting. Sorry. Well, I'm fed up with having to remind you all the time. It has to change. Sorry, I'll make a better effort. She was fed up with reminding him to stop leaving things around the room. To be extremely irritated and frustrated by something. He was fed up with the slow internet connection at work. They became fed up with the city's traffic and moved to the countryside. The word fed comes from the word feed. Feed, fed, fed. Those are the verb forms, but there's really no logic here. That's why it's an idiom. It means something other than what we think. It's just something we say. And this idiom is about tolerance. If you're fed up with something, you can't tolerate it anymore. Number 2, I've had it up to here. You've been spending way too much time playing video games. But I get all my work done first. Doesn't matter. I've had it up to here with your gaming habits. They're affecting your sleep. You stay up too late. All right, I'll try to go to bed earlier. I've had it up to here with your bad habits. To be extremely frustrated to the point of no tolerance. I've had it up to here with your excuses. I've had it up to here with your bad behavior. This idiom is extremely similar to fed up with. I'm fed up with your bad habits. I've had it up to here with your bad habits. They're both about tolerance. This one, I've had it up to here, is about measuring something. Usually, someone in authority tells a student or a child, I've had it up to here, meaning I'm measuring it up to here. I can't go more, only up to here. Number 3, throw a fit. What happened when you told him about the mistake? He was really angry that we missed such a small detail. Wow, he must have thrown a fit about it. He couldn't calm down. I was apologizing all day. The boss threw a fit when he got the bad news. To react in a very angry or uncontrolled way like an immature child. She threw a fit when she found out her favorite show was canceled. The player threw a fit after being disqualified from the game. If someone throws a fit, they become uncontrollably angry. This is often used for children or someone who's very immature. If an adult throws a fit, that shows immaturity, and it shows they're not in control of the situation or their emotions. Number 4, go off the deep end. Do you know the result of the game? Yeah, the local team lost really bad. The coach lost his mind and went off the deep end. Oh man, that's horrible. What did he do? He was screaming at the referees and blaming them for the loss. He'll probably be fired. The coach went off the deep end. To become extremely angry and behave irrationally. She went off the deep end after receiving another parking ticket. After the third flight delay, he went off the deep end and screamed at the airport staff. This expression is about when someone leaves reality. They're not in reality anymore. They basically go crazy with anger. Number 5, blow a fuse. The delivery was late the other day. Oh no, that probably ruined the entire day. It's true, the boss blew a fuse. He really lost it. I can't blame him. He's under a lot of stress. The boss blew a fuse when the delivery arrived late. To become very angry. She blew a fuse when she found the kitchen in a mess after coming home from work. He blew a fuse when he saw his car had been scratched in the parking lot. A fuse is something related to electricity. When it blows or explodes, there's no more electrical current. That's how this idiom works. Someone is so charged with anger, they explode and lose their mind and control. Number 6, boil over. Did you hear what happened in the meeting? Oh, yeah, everyone is talking about how they started fighting. They just couldn't agree. First, they politely disagreed, but by the end, they were throwing punches. Incredible and totally unacceptable. Tensions should never boil over like that. The tensions boiled over during the meeting. When emotions become so intense, they erupt publicly. The disagreement between the two departments boiled over. After weeks of pressure, his frustration boiled over. This idiom comes from this image. When water boils, it's kind of angry. If the fire is too powerful or high, the water will boil over the side. That's just like tension erupting. Number 7, see red. Did you just hit me? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I can't believe you just hit me. I was so angry. I just saw red. I didn't mean to. Please forgive me. I just saw red. I didn't mean to hit you. To become blindly angry. I didn't mean to break it. I just saw red. I didn't mean to freak out. I'm sorry, I just saw red. This expression comes from the animal, a bull, an animal that becomes very angry very easily. Usually, this animal enters a blind rage where they do things, of course, because they're very angry. Number 8, lose my temper. Why did you do that? I've never seen you act like that. Sorry, I didn't mean to do it. I was just so mad. I don't like when you lose your temper. You become a totally different person. I just got so angry. I know, I'll try to control myself better. You become a totally different person when you lose your temper. To become very angry and lose control of your emotions. She lost her temper when the computer crashed for the third time. In the heat of the argument, he lost his temper and said some stupid things. If you lose your temper, it's very similar to like when you lose control. I like to think of temper as kind of composure. This is a very common expression. Number 9, burn with rage. What do you think of the new law? Don't even ask me. I can't think straight. I'm so angry about the decision. It's controversial for sure. A lot of people feel really strongly about it. I'm burning with rage right now. We have to change the system. It's unfair. She was burning with rage when she heard the news. To be consumed by anger. He was burning with rage for days after what happened between them. She was burning with rage while watching the incident happen in front of her. In some languages, you have the expression, I have rage, but that doesn't work in English. It doesn't exist. Rage is just a concept in English, something a little more than anger. Number 10, foam at the mouth. Wow, your mother was so angry at dinner last night. I can't blame her. Did you hear the comment my dad made? About her needing Botox because of the wrinkles on her face? Yeah, that wasn't nice. She was foaming at the mouth when he said it. She looked like she was going to kill him. Mom was foaming at the mouth when Dad made that comment. To become crazy with anger. The unfair penalty call had the coach foaming at the mouth. She was foaming at the mouth after the airline lost her luggage. This idiom comes from a disease called rabies. Rabies is a disease which affects humans and animals. And when animals have this disease, they become uncontrollable and they look like they're very angry. One of the symptoms is that they produce stuff from their mouth. And in this expression, we call that foam. They're foaming at the mouth. They're uncontrollable with anger. Number 11, after someone's blood. Is she still mad at me for what I did? Yeah, she's been in a bad mood for days. That bad, huh? I already apologized. Well, she's definitely not happy. Avoid her at all costs. She's after your blood. You'd better avoid her because she's after your blood. To be extremely angry at someone and to want revenge. He's been after my blood ever since I damaged his car. He heard what I said about him, so now he's after my blood. This expression isn't very common in America. I think it's more common in British English, but we can still learn from it. If you're after something, it means you're chasing that thing. This is very important to remember for other expressions with the word after. You're after something, you're chasing something. Number 12, out for blood. The competition this year is intense. Really intense. There's so much hatred between rival teams. It's like they don't even want the trophy. They're just out for blood. Well, it's a competitive sport. Sometimes pride is all that matters. The teams are out for blood this year. To want to harm or injure another person. After being attacked, the soldiers were out for blood. The company was out for blood after the lawsuit. First pronunciation. It's not blood, it's blood. Not oo, but uh. A lot of expressions with blood in them are potentially violent. Here, it can be violent or just exaggerated. Out in this expression means outside. If someone is outside in this type of context, we can imagine they're looking for someone. For what? For blood. I like to think of vampires in this situation. They're literally out for blood. Number 13, drive me up a wall. You know Becky, the one who talks a lot? Yeah, everyone knows Becky. She never shuts her mouth. She goes on and on. It drives me up a wall. I know what you mean. It's like she never lets us focus on our work. Whenever Becky comes over to my desk to talk, it drives me up a wall. To annoy or irritate someone. My neighbor's loud music drives me up a wall. This slow internet drives me up a wall. I'm trying to work. The word drive can be similar to force or make. It drives me crazy is a good example of this. So, when someone drives you up a wall, I always imagine that you're trying to get away from or escape that person by climbing up the wall because they're annoying you. Number 14, rub me the wrong way. Do you know Jeff, the guy who works in accounting? Yeah, he's a nice guy. Why? Nice? Sorry, but to me, he's really creepy. He rubs me the wrong way sometimes. I guess I can see that. He's definitely a little different. Jeff from accounting really rubs me the wrong way. When someone makes you very uncomfortable due to their actions or personality. The way he talks down to others really rubs me the wrong way. I can't stand that guy. Something about him just rubs me the wrong way. This is about being uncomfortable around someone, but the reason isn't always very clear. Often, this person will just offend you, or sometimes you just don't like this person. Number 15, ruffle my feathers. You seem upset. What happened? Just the comment someone made. Some people should just keep their mouths shut. Ouch. Want to talk about it? Maybe later. It really ruffled my feathers. The comment he made really ruffled my feathers. To cause someone to become angry, annoyed, or upset. The mean comment about her dress ruffled her feathers at the party. His habit of interrupting people when they speak really ruffles my feathers. Ruffle is not a word we use very much in English, but it means to disorder something or make a mess of something. This idiom is related to birds because of the word feathers. Like when you annoy or touch a bird, they go a little crazy and get annoyed. You see their feathers start to move a lot. Number 16, not on speaking terms. Hey, I heard you and Jenna had a fight. You okay? Not really. I don't want to see her. But you two are good friends. We're not on speaking terms right now. The two friends weren't on speaking terms after their argument. To be so angry with someone that you refuse to speak to them. The siblings weren't on speaking terms for weeks after their argument. The husband and wife weren't on speaking terms after their fight. This expression is very common when two friends or people in a relationship have a big argument and refuse to speak to each other. Number 17, give an earful. We have the worst neighbors ever. They better turn that music down. It's driving me nuts. If they don't do it, I'm going to go over there and give them an earful. You should. They're so rude. I'm going to go over there and give them an earful if they don't turn down that music. To angrily tell someone what you think. The coach gave the team an earful after a lazy practice. She gave her brother an earful for forgetting her birthday. The end of this word, full, actually means the word full. A lot of words have this ending in them. This expression means their ear is full of criticism because you're giving that to them. Number 18, give someone a piece of your mind. Did they turn the music down? No, they didn't. Not even after I went over there and gave them an earful. Hang on, I'll go over. I want to give them a piece of my mind. Good luck. They're rude people and have no respect for others. They were fed up with the loud music and gave their neighbors a piece of their mind. To tell someone your honest opinion directly, often when you're angry. Customer service was rude. I called back to give them a piece of my mind. I'm going to leave a review and give them a piece of my mind. A piece of your mind obviously represents your opinion in this situation. And this is very common when you're fed up or you've had enough and you're very angry. So you tell someone your opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching Everything English with John. I hope these idioms can help you. Try practicing in the comment section. When do you get angry and feel this way? Which idiom describes how you feel? Also, don't forget, I have a free public Telegram group that you can join. The link is in the description. There, I post about news articles with vocabulary, common errors in English, and other things, including channel updates. Come join. Please like, share, and subscribe, and see you in the next lesson.